So, last time where we met our heroes, they went on I don't even remember what the fuck happened. You went on a crazy fucking adventure.
We got back from...
We killed Hell, and then we went on vacation.
Yeah, we went on vacation.
Yes, we went on vacation.
We came back, and then Freddy teleported him and Gungir to the Feywild and then forgot that he couldn't teleport us back. So it was Gungir and Freddy's Call of the Wild adventure, and then pretty much that entire session was them trekking on back to town. And Gungir asked,
unexpected journey.
An unexpected. Oh no, he's Bilbo. But
he is.
He even had the one ring.
What would that make Freddy?
I don't know.
Gandalf?
No.
But higher somehow than Gandalf already is.
Pippin.
Anyways, so things aside, with everybody back on the ship and things moving swifter than normal, I air quote normal, you all awake another day at the crack of dawn. Gypsy, you have a exclamation.
Not technically, I don't. Technically, I have an exclamation mark for Tom. Tom, didn't you have something for Ravak?
Yeah.
Yes, hello. I'm surprised people remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tom.
Do the thing.
We remember Tom.
He will ask Morgan to join him, and he's actually going to ask, hey, Galahad, why don't you come with us?
Ooh. Oh, where?
Well, we are looking for missions, and ever since our vacation, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yeah, alright, I'll help. And what do you have to ask?
Well, it's probably best if I ask you away from the ship.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go on an adventure for an adventure.
And he will head out with Morgan and Galahad.
Morgan and
Yep.
Ravak on adventure.
So, I'll drag Morgan.
I looked back at Gungir and said, promise we're not going to get lost in the Feywild.
I can't make that promise. No promises.
It was Gungir's idea.
At least I didn't forget about my spell slots.
What the fuck are spell slots?
Metagaming aside,
They're an abstraction.
you all go outside and start going towards the nearest guild hall for missions. Wandering down
What?
some of the roads.
I guess are we going to like the fanciest one ever?
I mean, you're in Valentia, so technically, yes.
Okay.
You've been there before.
Because we're high quality clientele, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. People do know you. You guys have a reputation about you. You are well known within this city as heroes. Oh. Heroes of
Wink.
the public eye.
Wink.
Yep. So, people do greet you or give you like just a wave, simple tip of the hat. But yeah, you make your way into the guild hall, where it's bustling as per usual with various adventurers of all sorts.
How many of them have a fucking sub, though?
All right. What do we got? Let's take a look.
Alright. You look at the mission board that is currently available. You sort through some of the more lower class jobs that are more for lower ranked adventurers, like people that are just starting out. You sort through after a while, it takes you like a full, at least, let's say, 15 to 20 minutes to sort through all these jobs, because none of them look too terribly interesting. Some of them are very basic. Some of them are in the city themselves for like simple pocket change to you guys, essentially.
Just common money.
I'm gonna shoot you.
They're having trouble with ruffians.
500 gold
How
to just
pathetic. How pathetic.
to assassinate an emperor. Please, I wouldn't do. Please don't waste my time unless it's 5,000 gold.
Galahad doesn't do it for the money, but he's looking for stuff that sounds heroic. You know, that's always what he's looking for. He's looking for like
saving a damsel in distress, that type of thing.
That's the cliche, of course, but he's already done that.
Fair enough.
Have we? Oh yeah.
Yeah, liar.
Liar.
What? Wait, what?
Even she's gotten
He's slain the
forgotten
dragon.
about it.
He's fought the evil emperor. What
What? Oh, rescuing him or her from being kidnapped?
Yeah.
Yes, they were talking about fairy tale thing. Galahad's always looking for jobs that are like a fairy tale.
For you, since you're looking for something specific, most of these are very common grade jobs that you'll easily find anywhere. It's like stop some bandits, defeat some people. One of them is investigating an old keep outside the city on the mainland. Let me actually go over to a map real quick and double check here. So over in the Lonely Marches, yes, that's how it's pronounced, is a old keep that was left behind during the last war. And more recently, travelers have been seeing lots of activity in the area of more soldiers being there, despite the place being decrepit and abandoned.
Soldiers, are they wearing? Is it said that they're wearing like some kind of heraldry? Like, are they from a certain country?
This was viewed from a distance, so symbols were not seen. It's just people in soldiers in heavier armor than normal. Roll out history
castle. You got
for
it.
me, if you're curious.
Open that, and then I have to open this. And I have to click that, and then I have to. Sorry, I wasn't on my character sheet. Then I click that, and then it loads. Then I hit knowledge history right here. Boom.
I'm trying to find this area near the throat of the world. The throat of the world.
It's not over there. It's in a different area.
Oh, I forgot I closed. Damn it!
Wah, wah, wah.
You done goofed.
I realized the thing for my character sheet was turned off.
I'll give you a minute to roll
So
that.
it's working again. I'm almost there. It's a +6. I'm almost there. I'm going to just type roll 1d20 +6 as soon as I get there. There. I've typed it.
25.
Ooh.
Okay, with that knowledge, and from the description of the people that were passing by, this particular crypt has been not used since the last war, about 50 years ago. Long before you were born, and probably most of your party members here, except for probably Gungir. Technically. I don't know. Otherwise,
I don't know why.
this crypt was a essential battle position, very famous fort that was. Stumbling over my words in my notes. God damn it, notes! Why are you not clear? You should know. I wrote these. Okay, so it was a historic landmark for one of the most famous battles in the last war, the War of said fort. It's weird because after the war ended 50 years ago, this place was in pretty much ruin after that battle. The only thing left were just the walls of the fortress itself, and somehow the drawbridge was barely in working order. And from what the descriptions of these people are saying, it seems like soldiers are fixing the place up. But unfortunately, even with a 19, because everything was seen at a distance through a spyglass, a lot of insignias or descriptions of these people were not exactly precise. But to also your knowledge, in comparison to all of the kingdoms that you've been to all the armies, there's no army, none of the three factions, none of their armies wear this type of armor, full plate mail, from the neck down. Blaze's people wear half plate. Hiram's people, the people of Vorn, wear half plate, and the Throat of the World, where Titanius rules, his people either wear chainmail, half plate, or leather, depending on their status and what they require. And it's kind of like that for all three factions. They all wear very similar plating. The only people that you are aware of that actually wear full plate are, you assume Blaze, because he has the build for it, Hiram, because he has the build for it, and Titanius himself. And from the description of the armor, this is for the people of this group. But it did seem like it was a lot of various people that are trying to fix up this old fortress. For what purpose, you're unsure.
So this seems like a simple job. We just get to go visit a fancy old castle that's all destroyed.
If that's what you're interested in, sure.
It's the only one that stands out from the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anything?
Go on and take it if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I don't know. I don't usually do what I want to do.
You can talk about it collectively as a group.
Who's got a phone?
Yeah. Who's got all that shit going on in the background? Assuming it's Tom.
Don't look at me.
Tom's muted.
Yeah, Tom muted himself.
I figured that was him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Morgan will interject saying, well, I suppose you can always talk with the rest of the crew and see what they think about this job. I mean, that old castle is a well-built fortress. If people are trying to repair it, there's a reason for it. But from the description here...
Who's supposed to have a claim on it right now?
It's just open investigation for this. And for the claim of the castle, it used to be a part of Vorn's faction before it fell into disrepair after the war.
It was abandoned.
Essentially, after, I think about half a year after the war, half a year after a war, the place was abandoned due to the amount of supplies lost and due to the fact that they couldn't keep the building in repair for an extensive amount of time. Otherwise, it would have cost a lot of money to keep it up in good condition. So it's just a ruin of it was a ruin to its former self, from what it sounds.
Got it. Well, I will. So can I guess I'll grab it and we'll discuss it.
Morgan will give you a nod.
Morgan's got the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ask everyone else, because
opinions are appreciated.
Yeah. Nothing struck his fancy. Nothing struck his fancy, but you got to do something.
Well, it's either you're getting a job from here or getting a job from the king. And most likely, he'd probably send you out looking for information on Volt. Trying to pinpoint down where the hell he's hiding out at.
Well, we know he's hiding out here. At this castle.
That's my guess, but shrugs.
Who has the money to fund full plate for all their folks?
That's also another thing. There's not many places that actually can. Like, yes, all three kingdoms theoretically could fund full plate for their guards, but that's usually for their elite guards at maximum. Even at the castle here in Valencia, all the royal guards and elite guards wear full plate, but that's only for ceremonious reasons.
That settles it. We'll investigate.
Indeed.
As long as the rest of the party likes it.
We'll find out soon enough. With that, Tyler.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, hi.
Hi. Okay.
I'll get to you in a minute, Kit. I'll get to you in a minute. After a long, tedious boat ride to Valencia, you arrive at the docks, smelling the sweet sea breeze that gently goes by. You smell fish everywhere you go at the port. Various goods being shuffled around as you're making your way up one of the main streets. You've been traveling for a while to get here. And it's because of the recommendation from your master, from your partner of mutual benefits.
Sounds like a sex thing.
I was about to say, partner of mutual
partner of mutual benefits.
It's called a friend with benefits.
Shush you. With the information that you received from Kurama inside your mind, you were tasked to come to Valencia to seek out an adventuring group and to gain information on your next task to develop your abilities further. As you've pretty much been training your whole life to get to where you are now. So essentially your first stop is to either to this adventuring group or to the castle to gain other information. You're welcome to do either or.
I'll probably go out and search for unnamed adventuring group.
You were given a name. Titnug Buku Wabansi.
All right, I'm gonna go look for Titnug Buku Wabansi then.
You're gonna look for these
language
new
check.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping
I'm
hoping his boat pulled up right next to the sub, and when he gets off, he's like,
compass
"All right,
rose.
time to go look for these adventures," and he just wanders off.
No, you're at a
And then,
different
like, it
dock.
says-
There's a bunch of different docks.
It's like a silver engraved billboard that says, "The Compass Rose, home of Titnuk Buku Wabansi."
Like a New Vegas sign, but he's going in the wrong way.
This can't stop.
Anyways.
I can't read.
So, you were only given the name and the location of where Kurama explained where these adventurers last showed up in. Other than that, you're kind of just wandering aimlessly.
I'll go check where I was told that they were last seen and see if they're still there.
Literally, the last place that was... Kurama gave you a general location, literally this city. So you're kind of just wandering around trying to figure out where the fuck this adventuring crew is.
Can I like ask around? Ask some like people around if they know Titnuk Buku Wabansi.
Oh yeah. As soon as you ask your basic question of where is the Titnug Buku Wabansi, they point you out to a specific docking area off to the east side of Valentia, because you came in from the south side. So there's different docks, one north, south, east, west. So they point you east and they say, look for the big ass metal ship.
Might as well go over there then, 'cause that's where I gotta go.
Alright, so we'll have you walking over there. Kit, I'll get to you now before I forget.
So two things actually. One, so wait, did Ravak do his thing?
No.
No.
Well, we
'Cause I
haven't
was
come
gonna-
back yet.
I was gonna. Oh, you're gonna do that when you get back.
No, we're gonna do that before we come back.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to give Ravak my exclamation mark, and then I'm fine doing my thing. Because I know that he wants to do his thing.
Yeah, so...
Okay. So
If you
I've got
didn't
this
have-
paper in hand. Ravak, you, me, and Morgan are at the guild. We got the job.
So as they're making their way back, Ravik will purposely stop and look directly at Galahad. So, Galahad, I've been meaning to ask you about that thing.
About that thing?
Yeah.
What thing?
What are your... Oh, hold on. Give me a second here. I gotta...
Oh.
Ba-doo.
Welcome back.
Can I... Oh, there we go. Can you try to...
Is your transformer all transformed? Are we?
Because like when I was talking, I kept getting out, so I was like, oh.
They can hear you.
I can hear you just fine.
So Galahad, what are your intentions with Flyer?
What?
Phrasing.
It's just,
What?
Okay, Dad.
you know, and she, I'm just going to protect her forever, and I'm always going to hang around her. What's weird about that anyway?
Oh.
Well, to be fair, it was my fault that you two encountered each other.
Are you? What? Do you want to finder's fee? What?
English.
Did you just have a personal interest? I thought that was your little brother's thing.
Well, I've been dabbling in it, but I was more so curious because I have talked to her a few times.
I've known you to be kind of open about things, and I'm not sure I'd want to, confess any secrets if I thought they might get around.
Oh, so you are hiding something.
No, not at all.
Should I bother rolling an insight?
No, you shouldn't.
You roll a -3 and you get it right.
Counter just rolls over.
You promise you won't do anything wild and crazy.
Well, it's not my call to make, actually. You're gonna have to put in a lot of hard work.
Well, what do you mean hard work?
Well, from when I talked to her, she seemed rather... How can I put this? Like she didn't like herself. I think she needs help discovering how can she be accepted by others.
She is wonderful, and I tell her that all the time. I always hope that's enough, but...
Galahad, do you remember not even that long ago when I lied about Gungir's condition?
Yeah, it was a little bit frustrating.
Yeah. Being dishonest is something I've been pretty used to.
I really believed you, too.
Well, there's the time I tried to fight Fall, and then I lied about... Well, lying in the way of... I didn't tell him the exact reason why we were fighting. And I never told him I was holding back.
Oh, of course. I would and we'll just leave that between us. No.
And there's the time I lied to Morgan about the whole time travel thing. That was an embarrassment of a time.
Excuse me, what? She's with you, by the way.
Yeah, he's saying that. He brought her with her to say that, because that was the whole time travel thing where I had to say I hated you, even though that was the exact opposite of how I felt.
Oh, you're saying... What's this got to do with liar?
It's more to do with you, but...
Well,
about
listen,
being honest.
Not... Okay, but I'm not lying, it's just... I can't just, beat up a three-headed dragon and like you did, or a three-headed dog, and just be like, hey, alright, well... Hey, marry me! That's crazy!
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy. But you know what the worst part is about lying? Well, at least when it comes to me, is that there's something I haven't told anybody yet.
Well, considering I just asked you not to blab my secrets, I won't demand that you blab yours, but...
It's not
I'm
that.
curious.
No, it's probably best if I did tell everybody at this point. But But I figured I'd tell you first. At least that I have something that I've been holding back.
What is it?
Well, I'm gonna tell everyone, so might as well wait until we reconvene.
Right.
However, the next time you approach Lyre, if you do need advice, do you need advice?
Desperately!
Well, if I'm being honest, the whole romantic thing isn't my exact forte. That's something my brother would probably have an answer for already, so...
And no shit, you're a bit of a romantic mess. She gives you a nudge in the shoulder.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
Kill it
Anyway.
with fire!
I guess the best thing I can offer is just to try to talk to her about that pain or whatever it is that she's been going through. I don't exactly know what it is.
Right. It's just a lot of people. I know from personal experience, a lot of people had really bad things happen to them in their past, and I guess I'll ask sometime.
It's a good starting place, so...
Oh, I swear fighting a death god of death is easier than this.
Insert Friends theme here. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I mean,
Rolling
that pretty much
20s
sums
and
up
trying
the
to make
whole
it day
intro.
to day.
I mean, to be fair, the whole Friends theme kind of really fits our game. Shit.
Goddamn.
It's like we're always stuck with crummy rolls. So let's go punch a dragon in the balls. I'll be there for you.
And I'll pass my
soul
will
act
save
done
too.
Okay, moving on. As you guys keep walking back, what's up, kid?
Yeah, so I also wanted to do something else. Or
Yeah.
do something since I passed on my thing to Ravak. Freddy is going to gonna go outside his ship and say, I'm gonna be right back, I have to go check on something. Turns into a giant eagle and flies towards the guild.
Okay.
The Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, you fly there. It doesn't take you that long.
Yep. He just goes there, turns back, and looks at the receptionist. Yo, hey, I asked for someone to go check the Druidic Guild, see if there was any missions for us. Is there any word?
Give me 1 moment to check. The receptionist disappears behind a bookshelf, like door, and then comes back. There's been no information regarding your group.
Okay. Turns back into an eagle and flies back. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because again, last session I did get them to try to contact the Druidic Guild and tell them that Freddy sent them.
You did, I'll give you this. The information was definitely sent and received, but no jobs as of yet from the Druidic Council, English.
Okay.
That's all you get from that. Anyways, back to Mr. Tyler.
Okay.
Gonna be flip-flopping around a lot. So, You eventually get to the east dock. And there's only one ship that fits the description of the locals. It is an absolutely massive vessel made of metal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll approach it. Is there like an obvious door?
There's a.
I believe we have a door that has like a retracting ladder that goes down to the dock, or stairway at least.
Stairway. That's
I imagine,
imagined.
because of my flying speed, I would be arriving when he arrives.
Yeah,
Because I do have a 60 flying speed.
Yeah, you'd probably make it here by the time.
You're only 5 feet faster than me.
Okay.
Flying.
I'm sorry, I'm not one of the broken NPCs.
He's not an NPC. This is just.
I'm not an NPC.
abilities.
This is just class abilities. It's called unarmored movement.
Oh, monk stuff.
No, it's not monk stuff. It's you'll see stuff.
So
I knock on the door and I'll just yell, "Titnuk Buku Wabansi, are you in there?"
Gungir will come and answer the door. Mind you, he was in the process of setting up the rituals needed to make Freddy's items. So Gungir comes to the door clad in like a wreath of ivy and like white robes with maybe something like red smeared across his face.
What
And
the hell?
he just opens up and looks up.
By the way, I would like to
Hi
say
there, little
that
one.
I would like to say that I land on Tyler's character's head.
you have a giant eagle perched on your head.
Works. That's fair enough. Hey there, little guy. I'm looking for Titnuk Buku Wabansi.
Well, you found him.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like a child or something. All right, that works.
I am often confused for one.
Yeah, I was sent here on a mission to meet the you adventuring group.
Ah, well, come on in, sir. Hold on, you got a pelican or something on your head. Let me.
Oh, like
You
swatted away.
come on in.
I kind of climb down, fly into the ship, transform back. Yo.
Oh, that's where you are, Freddy.
Okay.
I was waiting for you. Had very important
Walk in.
things to do.
I'll walk in with the short, unnamed man.
Gungir, what do you want to
Directions
show
are not in
me?
order.
Yeah, hold on a second. Anyways, welcome. So can I get your name, please? We don't have a logbook or anything, so,
Okay, my name is Xero, Xero.
wouldn't that be Skiro?
No,
It's pronounced Zero.
yeah, but I'm not fancy, so I just pronounce it without the
Fair
X.
enough.
Nobody these days knows how to properly use the X. And he pats you on the thigh. Have a seat as he leads you into, like, the living room area of this massive submarine.
I'll just take a seat wherever there's an open spot.
Alright, Freddy, do you by chance have those 3 branches I asked you to, or do I have those?
I gave them to you, man.
Oh, that's right. Alright, keep your schedule free today. I'm gonna need you for something later.
Will do. Walks towards the living room and lays on the couch.
You
Uh,
just...
why is my head canon that Freddy and Gungir go to bless the rains down in Africa?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out what he's... Gungir pulls up a seat, still wearing his... Actually, no, he'll take off his robes for now, but he's keeping on the reef, because reefs are fancy. And he'll pull up a seat in a comfy chair across from Xero. The name's Gungir. Gungir T. Homunculus. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
So what brings you to our fine establishment, sir?
As I said,
Pardon me. Sorry.
Nailed it.
No worries. It happens to all of us. I was just sent here on a mission to meet this group and to, I guess, get better at my skill set.
Somebody sent you to us to get better?
Yes.
We don't have any. Mwah. Sorry.
Yes, cat's right. We don't have any
You sound
skill.
high.
Are you petting a kitty cat over there?
Dog.
Doggo. Okay.
I thought I was muted, sorry.
Gungir's going to kind of scratch his head a little bit. Who exactly sent you to us?
If I remember correctly, it was my master.
Your master teacher, your partner in crime, the person who lives inside your head, Karama.
Yes.
And what exactly did they send you here to get better at? Like, we got a lot of
just
skill
better
sets
in general. Just like a better in general, like I would assume, because there wasn't any like definite like this is what you need to improve on. It was just go get better.
Like better as a
good.
Gungir still kind of like cocks his head to the side, like better at a person. Like you need a motivational speech.
Training.
Or...
You hear screaming in your head. You need better training.
Yeah, not the first
Need
voice
to-
I've heard in my head. Mostop? He kind of looks.
No. The, inside Tyler's head.
Oh, inside my-
Let me role play that. Come on,
Fair enough.
you know Gungir.
You just hear the voice that's inside my head, inside your head. It's training.
All right, and Gungir kind of leans back. I'm still trying to figure out, like, training at what? Like, fighting, or what are you trying to do, boy? We got lots of different things on here. I could teach you how to make stuff. We got someone who can teach you how to make cookies. We have plenty of people to teach you to be awkward. I mean...
I'm already plenty awkward. I mean, probably just, like, better at, like, combat, I would assume. And we can definitely save the cookies for later, though. That's on my list for sure now.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Well, if you're wanting to do an internship program, we currently have a couple of our crew members looking out for jobs at the moment, and I'm sure they'll be back at any moment with something you can tag along. I mean, hell, I think this is like our first willing ride-along program. Isn't that right, Freddy? Fred.
I think he's asleep.
Gungir kind of hops out of his chair, wanders up to Fred, and clenches his fingers around his nose. Yeah, wake up. Wake up.
What is it?
Figured out what the... Well, say hello to Xero, whose lap you're currently sleeping on.
Wait, what?
You slept on the couch. He sat on the couch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry about our resident bum.
Shots fired.
Liar
Shots
traveling
fired,
from the
shots fired.
kitchen.
Freddy shrugs.
Freddy,
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is sitting on my bed.
that's not your bed. That's the living room couch. You have a bed. You have a room now.
Wait, when did that happen?
When Fall left.
Fall was the...
What's that kitty? He was your other player. Now go take his room.
Meta breaking Gungir. Jesus is savage. Jesus fucking Christ.
Seriously, I need you awake. We got some things we need to make for you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yes, this is Lyre, by the way. She is the ship chef and cinnamon bun wizard.
Ship chef, that rhymes.
Uh,
I ship chef.
yes, hello.
Wait, ship chef? That doesn't
Yeah,
rhyme.
ship chef.
Lyre, this
It does
is
rhyme from.
It's alliteration.
this is Xero.
slant
He
rhyme.
is our newest intern, sent to us from people unknown to help him gather in strength. And confidence. Do you also
Okay.
need confidence? We can probably do that.
We'll go with that. Yep.
Freddy
Yeah.
raises a hand.
Yes, Fredrick.
Nice
Since
to meet you. And she does a
since
curtsy.
I used to be the new one and he's the new one, does that mean I'm his superior?
No. We do not abuse
Darn.
we do not abuse the probies.
Phrasing.
That's an NCIS reference.
I gotcha.
I know. I get the reference.
I've never watched NCIS.
Miami.
No, not Miami.
No.
I was making a joke.
All right.
New Orleans.
All right. Gungir wants to make those items that that we were talking about earlier, and that one shield as well. Would you allow him to start working on those, Mr. Venom?
Of course.
Okay.
I doubt you'll be able to get them finished. You can always get them started.
Yes, we can start the ritual. So, Mr. Xero, if you'd like to follow us to the forging room, I have a little project that I've been working on for Freddy. A little something to make him a little more battle prepared. And Gungir will grab the will grab his white cloak off and he'll throw it on. He's like, if you'll follow me upstairs, please. We'll have to do this all mystical-like.
Of course.
Straight line, everybody, straight line. Heads down and, I don't know, start mumbling
Start
something.
oming.
Yeah, and he'll...
Let's go om.
Zero, you hear Karama speaking in your head. Zero, you hear Karama speaking in your head. This is the weirdest fucking ritual I've ever seen. And the ritual that I was sealed away inside you was weird enough.
Yeah, just go with it. Just
Do you say that out loud or mentally?
mentally.
Okay, I was about to say.
It out loud.
All
That's
right.
mentally.
Gungir will lead everyone up to the crafting room where the lights are currently dimmed at this moment and there are like candles set around the entire place. Sardon, who is also clad in a large white cloak, is also holding candles. Zero, you see...
I imagine he's holding a white bed. He has a white bed sheet, like a cloak.
Why do I just imagine the scene from Futurama where they're trying to resurrect Calculon's spirit?
That's also me.
As we wander on in, Gungir will look up at Sardon. Sardon? Zero, Sardon. Zero, Sardon does not talk. And,
Hi there.
Robot salute.
all right. Freddy, bring me the 3 branches. Oh, no, wait, I have those. Oh, man, I keep forgetting that.
I was about to say.
You hand them over, then he hands them back.
Well, I mean, as long as I'm getting
Is that
those
all
out.
you need?
Help
Is
me.
that all you need me for?
No, I need you to help me smear this goat's blood into a pentagram. We're doing this the true druidic way.
I'm standing in the corner.
That's not the druidic way.
Karama's in your head. Zero's like, this is not the druidic way.
Okay, so I didn't have any actual goat's blood, so we're just going to have to use Sunny D. So, some Kool-Aid.
Freddy pulls something out of his pocket.
Oh.
Actually, we should use these.
What do you
Pulls
got?
out pulls out good berries.
Oh, perfect! Gungir will take a handful of good berries, smear them across Sardon's face, and start
the
doing.
vegan version of the ritual.
And we'll start doing
I'm dying.
like druidic
Already.
symbol, like the best druidic symbols he could, all over the walls while chanting.
Freddy is very much helping him trying to make the correct symbols, since he's the only person here who can speak druidic.
All right, I'm sure this is positively the correct way to do this.
Actually, the Aluduka has an extra slash.
Ah, yeah. Gungir's not all that great at drawing, so he's going to smear the good berries on a knife and use it to the walls.
Hey, Gungir, question.
Yes.
Do you have a brush of any kind?
Oh. All I brought were these sacrificial knives. I didn't find any brushes.
I look in his workstation to see if there's any brushes.
If you see one is stuck in like one of the random tool cabinets that he probably has lying around.
I pull it out, and wherever he put the good berry juice, good berry paste, I dab it in and start drawing the druidic symbols that he needs.
Kalima!
Okay, eventually the door opens and you see Zero. You don't know who this person, but the other two of you see Kamui popping like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Gungir turns around like a prairie dog. Kalima!
You see her eyebrows start to raise into the stratosphere, like, as she's just looking like Error 404 Kamui not found. And it's like, okay, sure. Whatever the fuck you're doing. Also looks at the symbols. Ritual shit. Fun. Also, that one's supposed to have, like, 2 more slashes. That one needs, like, a sideways X. She points at 2 different symbols.
Kalima!
Isn't a sideways X just a cross?
Yeah, seriously. Or would that just be another X?
No. One needed 2 slashes, like, diagonally. One needed an X.
Well, it could look... A sideways X could also look like a straight line.
Now you're thinking in 3 dimensions.
Okay.
Then Kamui just exits and closes the door.
I start drawing the lost meme.
Gungir will hop up onto his workbench and hold aloft the first branch. Freddy!
Yes?
Bring forth your saber.
I bring out my scimitar.
Kalima.
Hail science!
Science! Don't worry.
Science!
With this branch shall represent your strength. And Gungir shall bring down the first branch onto the hilt of Freddy's scimitar. And he will pull out the second branch. This branch shall represent your fortitude. And he shall bring it near sort of the collar area of a nice cloak. For sort of a long greenish cloak. Sort of around like the clasp area. And he shall hold aloft the third branch. And this one shall represent fuck. And he looks down at his book, starts flipping through a page. Your need for
spirit of man?
Your spirit of man! Or your protective nature for nature.
Hey, Venom. To humor Gungir, Freddy just starts saying random shit in Druidic, mostly it being hey, dude, we need some help. Magic mumbo jumbo shit going on. Bunch of Gungir. It sounds like druidic chanting.
Yes, yes. Gungar squeezes
sweet loot.
Gungar squeezes another handful of good berries and
often a split dimension off in somewhere in the ship, you just hear Cowboy banging her head against a metal beam, trying to break her own trying to what the fuck are they doing? They're not doing it right.
I point my.
Can I finish up my dark ritual, please?
Yes.
I point my head out and just saying druidic to her, because I don't know if she speaks druidic. Literally just doing this to amuse him.
She just gives you a slight nod and shakes her head.
Gungir shall take forth the third branch, and he shall begin to interweave it around a portion of the meteorite iron. Actually, you can't. Actually, we'll just do some stone that he might have quarried from somewhere. Some good sturdy stone. And he'll begin to... And he'll bring down the third branch as it begins to, interweave around the edge of this stone, starting to form the remnants of the shape of a shield. And then Gungir just kind of awkwardly stands on the workbench. Well, that was fun.
Hey, mind if I try something?
What do you want to do, Freddy?
Hey, Freddy doesn't know anything about this ritual and if it even fucking works. He brings out his arcane focus, which is kind of like a mistletoe leaf, and just puts it on to the sword in a ritual circle, see if something happens.
This is just the beginning of these item creation process, Freddy. You're doing good, though. You're doing good. He pats him on the head.
He picks up the mistletoe.
Soon enough, we'll have you armed like a true druid. Not like a fake druid, like a pagan or a vegan.
You do know that I'm actually part of the Druidic Council, right?
Yes.
So what do you mean I'm a fake druid?
Yeah, you're not a fake druid. I'm just saying, we'll have you armed like a true druid. With, nature-themed shit.
Looks at my wooden shield.
We'll have, you see, and he pats your wooden shield. We're gonna make you a shield that's not just wood, but also rock and merry magic. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Okay.
Kalima.
I'm gonna head out if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I think we're finished up here. Alright, start on. That's a wrap. Let's start getting our...
He starts cleaning up the place.
So, how long until this item creation thing is done?
I don't know. Let me consult with Venom. Venom?
Hi.
Who the fuck is Venom?
How long before, if we can get a number of people...
The clouds. Hi, God.
If I get enough people working in here, Freddy included, because I want him to help out at least.
Very rare, and then what was the other thing?
It was the very rare, and then the rare cloak, and then the very rare shield.
The cloak, the scimitar, and then the shield.
Yeah, the scimitar staff.
Yeah.
A glaive.
Which, yeah.
Let's see. For the cloak, they're all, wondrous.
The cloak was rare. The glaive we agreed was very rare, and the shield by itself is very rare as well.
So for both very rare items, those are going to take a whole week each. And for the rare item, that's going to take you 5 days without any help.
1 work week.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be without a weapon for a week. Got it.
Unless he gets help.
Yeah, that's without help. With help, if you're counting Minerva, Weiss, and Freddy, that time is going to be reduced to 2 days for the cloak.
2 days?
Or the other 2 weapons, that'd be 3 days.
Okay.
So, at most a week and a half for everything.
Okay. We will
Yeah,
work
exactly
on...
a week and a half. I didn't math that out.
We're gonna work on the glaive first, then the shield, then the cloak. So we'll work on the very rare things first.
Very well. Let's see. I suppose we could do rolls for this shit later, because
Okay.
don't really need to right now. Just to save for time. So, it'd be at this point that Ravak, Morgan, and Galahad return back onto the boat. Gipsy?
Yes, we return.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to give Gungir something since... Actually, wait. Let me check something really quick.
Yeah, shoot it to me in a message so that way these guys can get their scene in.
Okay.
Wait, we have a scene?
Whatever you got.
Y'all waltz in whatever the fuck you're doing now.
Yeah, we're just returning.
Oh, never mind.
In that case, Gungir would be wandering down the stairs, kind of putting up all of his ritual stuff, wiping off the the paste off his face. So anyways, Titnuk Buku Wabansi was founded about a year ago by a group of us. We met in a bar.
What's it, a year ago?
Yeah, it was a little over a year ago.
I can make it up.
It's been over a year in character-wise.
We started as a humble group who our earlier adventures, I admit, are kind of a fog, but you know what? It's been good. It's been going good. He's saying this all to Xero while he's wandering on down there.
I'm waiting for us.
Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, hi, Galahad. This is our intern, Xero. He showed up. He said somebody sent him here to train with us.
No. No,
Yes.
no, not this gullible. Not this gullible this time.
No, it's completely true. He's not fibbing you. It's 100% real.
This is Blaze. This is going to be. This is just someone that Vault is sending to infiltrate us.
I mean, you did
Incorrect,
get
sir.
assassin duped once already.
Exactly. Well, all right. You have to promise you'll get really good friends with us, and you'll betray your boss if they tell your boss tells you to kill us.
Okay.
You hear Karama
cool.
say in your head, Xero, I have no idea what the fuck this idiot's talking about.
I mean,
All right.
until
As long
neither
as
do
we
I.
got that all squared away.
I love
reach out a hand.
head.
I'll just reach out a hand to Galahad.
I'll
Shake my
shake
hand.
his hand. I'll grab his hand that's shaking and shake it.
Okay. Now that that's taken care of.
So, I brought back a job, maybe, if you guys like it. I don't know.
Way under the
What-
bus.
I like it. Do it.
Right.
What do you got for us,
I've got a
Galahad?
vote of confidence already. Sure.
I love
Alright,
this. This
so-
is great. This is
So
fun.
I gather everyone together to discuss.
No
if we're gonna
details
do the
needed.
job.
Let's just go.
Y'all haven't seen Toe all day, by the way.
Oh.
I'm
surprised-
currently trying to find Toe.
I'm surprised that
You find a little gnome girl peering out of one of the portholes.
And who's this? Are we just letting people on the ship again?
Oh, hi, Galahad.
Hi there.
Oh, it's me.
Hi.
You know, the one that can look like anything. Toe.
Wait a minute. I stay real close. Oh, yeah, it's in your eyes. Yeah, I could tell from a mile away.
Shifty eyes.
Persephone always got mad at me about the eyes.
Seriously
Anyway,
waiting to learn that you guys put up a memorial to
Yeah,
Fall.
we saw.
what's up?
It's a pleasure to meet you. What's the name for this one?
I don't know. Lily?
Jesus.
I mean, I usually make the names up because I just look at people from a distance and then copy what they look like and sort of their mannerisms without necessarily learning what their names are or anything.
Oh, sure.
Okay, is she gonna make a copy of me? Oh god.
Who are you?
I'm Xero.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, you wanna know what's even weirder? It's spelled with an X.
What? That's not how letters work.
That is where I'm from.
I was about to say that's not how. I was about to hear. That's not how numbers work.
Is the X
Yeah, X is
silent?
10,
and you
yeah.
still have a Z?
No, it's actually Xero.
Like Zorro?
No, not Zorro. Zero.
I don't know. It sounds fake, but okay. I'm Lily, I guess.
You don't even know your own name, you're just guessing?
I just made it up like 5 seconds ago.
Oh.
Why was I seriously waiting for the Marvel scene? My name is Xero. Oh, so we're using our fake names now.
Oh, right, Xero. Xero. So this is our shape-shifting assassin who was sent to infiltrate our group and kill us a while back.
Yeah, we're all friends now, though.
Yeah, but anyway, that's why I don't trust you, really.
Karama.
I mean, that's pretty valid. You probably shouldn't trust them, but they
You
don't
should
look
trust-
like
definitely
anybody I
trust
knew
me.
from the Assassin's Guild, so...
That's
Oh.
because we're from very different lands.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I did get around, like, a lot. But okay.
Oh, there have been places even you haven't been. You haven't really left the continent, to be fair.
What? Yes, I have. I have contacts all over the place.
I'm used to.
Well,
Say.
not all of them know that I was
Blame Fall.
discommunicated. Anyway, what's going on? Why is there a stranger on the ship?
Because
Who
I
was
was
it?
sent here.
And I forgot, you didn't mention who sent you again exactly?
Yeah, this is
My
sounding real
master.
suspicious.
I was sent here by my master.
What's your master's name, though?
Yeah, that's still real suspicious.
Mentally, shit, I didn't think about this.
Mentally, to Karama, should I just like tell them your name, or do I just like make up a name?
You know what? Sure, go for it. To the
Okay.
first question.
Okay. So my master's name is Karama. He speaks to me inside my head.
Insert dial-up noises inside a brain.
Insight check.
No, I got you. I trust you now.
I don't.
Of course you would understand because you have your patron talking to you all the time.
No, yeah, a voice in your head that helps guide you your path and your journey
That's
as a
nice.
hero is completely
That place
normal.
looks cocked to me. Like
I don't have 3D dice on, so I can't
it's stuck
tell
on
that.
2 and 20 for me.
Anyways, 15. It's very hard to read this guy. Also, I'm gonna make sure that you all can see zero. I made a new
his
tab.
avatar.
Yeah, I'll just make sure.
Okay, it's on the screen on the bottom here, next to Gungir and Robot Sardon.
Yeah, it's basically Obito.
I'm not Obito, thank you. I'm Zero.
Yeah,
My original
we have
character.
ninja.
Obito.
We have
No,
ninja.
zero Bito.
Zero Bito.
Zerobito.
That would have been.
Zerobito Kenobi.
No, yeah, I was about to say Zero Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh no, Sardon is R2D2. Oh,
Yeah, that was so hard to... No, he's C-3PO because he has
Was
arms
that-
and legs.
Would that make Freddy Chewbacca?
Guido.
Yes. Yes. You speaking? Yep. Canon now. You can't take it back.
Okay.
Distractions aside, Jesus. Okay, all of you can roll history if you want. On the name Karama. Except
Ooh.
for you.
Except for who?
Except for you, Zero. You know everything about Karama.
Oh yeah, of course I know everything. He's inside my head.
I'm guessing this is just for Liar and Galahad.
Lily and Galahad. Excuse
Or Lily
you.
and Galahad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I haven't
sorry.
talked much to Ship Chef.
Mhm.
I guess I'll roll it as well. See if I get anything.
You're not there.
12.
I mean, general area. He's like down the hall.
I had
in
to
the living
walk
area.
with Gungir.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So Liar, you have no idea. You have no clue. I see your. All right, Lily. Right, yeah, no clue. Gungir and Freddy. You've only heard myths and legends of very powerful beings that can rival the Titans. And that's all you really know, and then that there's 10 of them. Galahad, you thanks to your master, your patron, they know a little more than what you would actually know. Karama is a fox demon. A 9-tailed fox demon.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know. He's one of the 10-tailed beasts. I know.
Yes, I know. we all know Naruto.
Everybody above game knows, unless you haven't watched Naruto.
Yeah, but Galahad.
I guess.
Isn't that about the guy who wants to become the Shinigami king?
Shut up.
Damn it.
No, that's
Toe is rocking back on and
Yokai
forth
Lodge
on
or
their
something.
tiny bare gnome feet, just looking between the two of you, like,
I thought it was called Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch.
why were you looking for me, Galahad?
I'm getting everyone together so that we can talk about a new job I found at the Adventurers Guild.
We're going on another mission?
Yay!
Well, we gotta stay busy. We can't let ourselves get rusty.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll go get my armor again and stop being a gnome. Sort of slumps and walks off.
Hey, Galahad, whatever this mission is, bit of a warning.
Yeah.
I don't have my weapon.
Well, you can just have your shapeshift for this one, yeah?
I mean, I can shapeshift and cast spells.
Yeah.
I will let you guys know that the trip there is gonna take exactly 3 days.
Okay.
So you will
I thought
at
this
least have
was
your
in-
weapon.
I thought this was in Valencia.
No, it's not too far. It's still a couple day journey, but it's not too far with the ship.
How long would it take us on foot to get there, though?
Almost, I think it's like 2 weeks. Without a cart. With a cart, probably a week and a half. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm estimating time.
Math.
It's hard.
Little orphan Annie gnome girl walks off, and then a few minutes later, Flynnhawk Sea Rider returns.
Welcome back.
Will we see that gnome tomorrow?
I don't know, and that's half of the fun.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That one is that. Okay.
Hey,
the sun will
Gungir,
come
quick
out.
question.
Yes, Freddy.
Do you have anything that Wait, do I actually have one? Now that I think about it? No, I do not. I do not have one. So he will ask, do you happen to have, something I can make potions out of? Because I forgot that I have this. Pulls out the cure wounds herbs.
I mean, you could share our workshop.
Hey, quick question. Venom.
Eh.
What would I have to roll to try to get the seeds out of like one of these herbs?
That'd be a nature check.
Could I try that now?
Of course.
Like, okay. I'm gonna try to get them out of one of the plants.
Okay.
Venom.
Yes, kitty cat.
You know how you have little collapsible things for NPCs and god slayers and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Could you make one for toe forms so I can draw more?
Sure. Yeah, I can easily do that for you.
And also put Flynn and Sahor under them.
I can easily do that. That'd be...
16.
Hooray.
There we go.
16 on a nature roll.
Damn, all these natural ones on the other side.
Seriously.
Venom?
I'll get you in a second.
Sorry, I gave him the thing. What does...
Okay, I named it. It's called Toes Forms of Wonder.
Huzzah.
I'll have to drag the images of the other shit later.
Yeah, you're good.
Nature. Let me check. Okay, so you get like 3 seeds out of the plant. This plant clearly had more, but unfortunately you couldn't get them all. It's a
Hey,
good
Gungir?
start.
Hey, Gungir?
Yes, Freddy?
You made a garden, correct?
Yeah, that's down in the basement.
Okay. He starts walking downstairs to the basement.
Wait, I think Galahad was still going to tell us about the mission. Hold off on that for a minute, Freddy.
Currently downstairs.
God damn it.
Well, fuck you two.
Yeah, he's fine. Whatever.
Liar brings in a plate of muffins for everyone.
Nice.
Really working out that feat, aren't you?
Well, if you are planning on going out on another mission, I can make lunches for some of you.
I'm surprised there was no
Love one.
reaction to Ravak to this
It's
random
wonderful.
person walking in.
Wait, what did y'all say?
Lunch would be great.
Oh, Right, I'll, sets down muffin tray, goes back to kitchen.
I think Tom's silent because he's got his mic muted.
Bustle, bustle. Making sandwiches.
Making sandwiches. All right.
Well, I suppose you all, a majority of you gather, so Galahad can explain the mission. You get everybody except for Freddy, who's doing whatever the fuck he's doing, and Asemar. He hasn't left his room today.
Asemar, who's off doing vampire hunting things.
Yes, shifty eyes. Though Thorn's been wandering about the ship, checking in on everybody.
I heard he was meeting with his friends, Richter and Simon.
Party hard. One thing I forgot to mention, because Thorn's so big, he likes to try to get into the pantry when Asemar's not either awake or paying attention. So he tries to get shit to eat for himself, because he...
We see him with a actual full ham in his mouth.
Liar feeds him.
Yeah, but sometimes he tries to go behind your back and eat shit.
No, I give you the special lunches. Bad Thor.
He's becoming a chunky boy.
Literally, she gives him the ones that give temporary HP boosts over some of the other party members.
Chewing on. Okay, this is what happens when you give him the lunch, since he's a big guard drake. He just has dispenser in mouth, and he just eats the whole thing.
It's not the size of the meal, but the heart that went into it that counts.
Alright. So, the crew gathers in the main, I guess, living room area where Freddy sleeps.
There's a Freddy-shaped groove. Or Freddy-shaped groove.
Alright. What's this mission you got for us, Galahad?
Alright. So, basically, it's like this. And I lay out the plan. I'm like it's a heist.
Oh, we doing GTA heist in this bitch?
Den. So there's this castle. Long time ago, at the end of the last war, it got destroyed. Well, ever since then, it was a really nice old castle, but it was abandoned and broken up. No one touched it. Recently, a whole bunch of people in really fancy soldiers in really fancy armor have been spotted by people from a distance, moving about inside it, doing repairs and the like. And basically they're saying, hey, go investigate what's going on there. The only extra information I've got is that it's clearly not members of any of the armies of the 3 local kingdoms here.
That does sound suspicious.
Let's do it.
I was thinking there's a chance it could be some of Volt's people, so we should be on our guard.
Any chance we can
Just
take
in case.
Knocking down Volt and his group a peg is always fun.
Yeah.
And besides, castles are cool.
That is true.
It is true, yes. Castles are very cool, yes.
You see Kamui tense up at the mention of Volt, like, there's a grudge there.
Don't worry, Conway, you won't have to deal with him.
You just stay on backup, and if it happens to be Volt related, we'll give you a chance.
So it's full of people in really fancy armor, you say?
Full plate, from neck down. It's what the report here says.
No helmets.
Which I can halfway read.
No helmets?
That's a safety
I don't know,
hat.
I just heard. Huh? Listen, maybe they've got like bad hat hair.
Oh no, the worst.
I can understand the vanity of that. Speaking of which, Gungir,
Yes.
I know you're like super slammed right now and everything, but I was wondering how hard would it be to make a set of plate armor sneaky?
Making plates
Mithril?
sneaky? Oof.
Gungir kind of scratches his head a little bit. I can check through Grandpa's notes to see if he might have anything.
I'd really appreciate it, only if it's easy to do, of course. Just, I'm really sneaky, but also I'm a bit squishy, so...
Alright, yeah, I can check through stuff.
Thank you, you're literally the coolest.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, didn't we get mithril?
I don't think...
Not that I recall, I just took the
Yeah,
armor that I
mithril
got
or
from that
animated,
one
right?
mission.
Yeah, if we had mithril, Gungir would have been making that in the shit, too.
Oh
that
no, wait,
armor-
never mind. We got.
No, you're wrong. I don't think we have.
I remember
mithril.
now. It's Thorn who has adamantite armor made for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that plate armor that I stole from that Emperor assassinating mission have, like, insignias of that place on it?
I would guess so. Isn't it armor you stole from a guard?
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
place.
Does it have,
That
like...
Also,
That'd be the royal symbol of that nation. Different nation.
by the way, Tom.
An
Tom
aside to
posted something.
Gungir, just like, and maybe you could buff those symbols out real quick.
It'll be on my to-do list. Which I still need to check my suggestions box. I haven't looked at that in a while.
I will submit a slip.
Thank you, Freddy.
I'm not Freddy.
No, oh god, oh man. Sorry, I've been working with Freddy on a very special project. We were doing stuff.
Okay, I mean, I have a lot of names, but Freddy's not one of them.
Unspeakable things. Kalima.
Alima.
Kalima. Okay. I'll get right on it, Flynn. As soon as I can.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Also, Ravak posted something.
Galahad, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
sorry.
secret. Secret.
Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Thank you.
Through the mountain.
Yeah, Ravak. Hey,
Yeah, I
Galahad,
mean, he's
aren't you
kind of
forgetting
Galahad's
something?
kind of like looking over. Are you speaking for him?
Yeah, for sake of brevity. Sorry,
Tom, you want to unmute yourself?
And Galahad kind of looks over. You like? Did you want to? But like, he doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks over at you.
What?
Well, if that's it, does anyone from the
Hello?
group have any business to put forward, or?
When I was training as a kid, I tried to redirect lightning. That's what caused my scar and my color blindness. However, what I never told anyone is that I've been terrified of lightning ever since. All my life, I've been afraid of my own powers. I managed to push past it because of my rage. Even when others used lightning, it was always off-putting. But then, there's someone like Volt who whips lightning and thunder around like a careless child. I asked my god to teach me how to redirect lightning. Even still, I'm not too sure I can do it. One thing is clear, regardless of my fear, I plan to show Volt how terrifying lightning can truly be.
Galahad's eyes water up.
Me looking at Volt's character sheet
as he tells his story. And Galahad jumps over the table and hugs Ravak.
Nice.
My God.
You're really brave.
Gungir suddenly realized, wait, so when I asked
stop
you...
him.
Okay, that was to be expected.
Roll your shocking grasp damage.
So when I asked you to... Now what? He punches himself?
All the that
shock
one
both of
getting
us.
is scary.
You shock both of us. Roll your damage.
Behold my taser of love!
This is a good bonding moment.
That episode
Like
of...
Ash and Pikachu.
I was just about to say, after they beat Raichu...
And then I fall off. I fall
I'm
off him
shaking my
because he's
head
electrocuted
so
me.
hard.
I'm seeing rainbows, Pikachu.
No, that's the stroke you're having.
That's the aneurysm you're having in your brain for not being smart, Ash.
Taste the rainbow.
Bitch. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
So, when I asked you to channel lightning into Glyphnir, you didn't want to go full blast because you were scared?
Aww.
Why you
He's
gonna say
typing.
it like that?
I'm just asking.
I mean, he's right to respect the power of thunder and lightning. It's really strong.
Pretty scary.
I was damn near terrified. Okay, that explains it. Okay. Thunderbolt and lightning is very, very frightening.
Me. God damn it. That's so good.
Jinx, you owe me a beer.
Mamma Mia.
Gungir will kind of
Baby
scratch his head at that
something.
then. Because I had plans on upgrading Glyphnir. Am I still okay to do that? Kind of cocks his head to the side for Ravak.
I mean, sure.
I mean, if you're too scared of it, I mean,
Oh my god, you should make him like one of those grounding bracelets.
mean a
everything, but it
grounding
gives
rod?
him resistance to
I'm
electricity.
literally just thinking of like
like one of those the static ones you wear when you're building a computer.
oh, the ones with the
like
rubber.
belt things.
Yeah, except
mean-
when he puts it on, he gains resistance to electricity.
Would you, Ravak? Would you rather I hold off on upgrading it until we can get this little electrophobia of yours under control?
You can get what?
Do you want me to hold off
Electrophobia.
until we can get this? Do you want me to hold off on upgrading Glyphnir until we can get till you can get over your fear of your own power, or?
No, we'll likely more run into Volt before then.
Okay. Because I was going to see if I could get your help on charging this baby up, but if you don't want to go unleashing full power on it just yet, I'll, ooh. Okay. I mean...
Yo. I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Pretty much the entire thing, Freddy.
So much. You don't get to vote anymore.
So
He's voted off the island.
we did invite you, and you walked away.
Whoops.
Well, I vote we should probably check out this castle.
I
Out of
was doing something that could
curiosity.
possibly help us.
Out of curiosity, who assigned the mission? Who? Like who's?
It was by the guild itself.
By the Adventuring Guild itself.
Do they
By
have
the whole
people
fucking
that
guild.
just go around looking for trouble and then writing up reports?
I mean, that's
No,
what we
it's
do.
like
Yeah, they must have an
travelers.
assessor. They have an assessor.
Or like a
Quest
million
assessor.
assessors?
You're also forgetting that travelers were the ones that reported this incident, and then they like at first they dismissed it as it's like, yeah, probably someone was just checking out the place, but no, it's been happening for at least like a solid month or so.
So, are we going on this mission or not?
Well, I vote in favour. So does Toe.
So does Gungir.
Asemar? Yes.
Yes, I
Okay, Asemar.
It's an Asemar
Weiss-
puppet.
Weiss will say, sure, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, hey, I'm Asemar. You better believe that I'm totally ready to go on this zippity-doo-dah mission right here. Yay!
Man,
Just
Asemar,
throws
you sound really
spaghetti
weird.
arms. Okay, now
Oh,
why
no.
do I want to see an
It's-
animated
no,
GIF of
no,
Asemar with the
it's-
spaghetti arms?
It's Sardon, but we sympathetically dressed him up like Asemar.
Oh no, Asemar has
God.
come down with Muppet gangrene.
I'm shaking my head. Morgan says sure, gives her something to do. Conley says yes, absolutely, 100%.
Venom gets 7 votes.
That's fine, Conway, because, I mean, technically, you weren't even hired on by us, but I mean, if you want to come along, sure. You could be our second intern who gets training.
I don't need training.
You know, that sounds exactly like an intern thing to say.
She points at you. Don't make me vector manipulate you.
That also sounds like something an intern would
Nice.
say.
Hey, intern, take out the vectors. They need manipulating.
Control Alt Vector.
Okay, you just just like see here, just tense, and you just hear you just see a beam off to the side, just get mangled and then go back into place, get mangled, go back into place, like rapidly, like as if she's trying to like replicate strangling something with her own power.
Oh, remember, damage
Hey.
to company property comes out of your paycheck, intern number 2.
Hey,
She's fixing
Mateo?
it immediately though.
Yeah.
So
All right.
no harm, no foul.
Then I suggest that
Why
we
did I
set
say
out
that?
as soon as possible.
Hey, Venom.
What's up?
Question. Does this say where this keep is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I know any creatures that are in that area?
Oh.
Sure,
Or
go for
any
it.
of
Go for it.
Around this time, Lyre returns with sandwiches
what do I
for
roll?
everyone.
Nice.
what do I roll?
I rolled
Nature?
Nature.
Not 20, but
Natural 20. Wow.
With your travels across the ethereal plains and even through the Feywild, this particular region, because it is nearby a mountain, half the fortress is inside the mountain, but the main building itself, like the main keep, is on the outside. It's kind of like Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings, but a hell of a lot more fortified to the 9 hells. This place doesn't really have that much wildlife, except for the occasional stone golem and various, let's see, there's Arakakra, and various... It's like a mountain and plains area at the same time, so there isn't a whole hell of a lot out there. It's mostly like larger creatures that do dominate that general area that goes from desert to plains. There's like prairie dogs and like small critters, but nothing too huge besides golems and whatnot.
So it's Montana.
Pretty much.
So, I am going to try something. Freddy says, hold on, I know a bit about this location and I can maybe get some info on it in either way. Do you mind waiting a bit?
Define waiting a bit. Is it like...
At most, maybe...
Are we talking
at most,
10
maybe a
minutes?
day.
Jesus.
At most.
Couldn't we at least start flying there? Isn't it, like, far away?
It's a 3-day
It's 2
journey
days.
by
yeah, 3 days.
airship, Homily says.
So yeah, just give me like an hour, like, and then I'll be back.
Well, we can give you at least that. That's fine.
I mean, I guess we'll just eat these sandwiches.
Freddy is going to head out of the ship.
Okay.
He's going to go to the adventuring. Actually, before he left, he would bring the paper with him.
Okay.
Blair also serves tea.
He would head to the adventuring guild.
Okay.
He would ask the receptionist information on these explorers, like if they could give him a location where they might be.
Like the people that gave this information over?
Yes.
Oh, they were just wandering merchants. They're probably long gone by now.
Okay.
And that was just from another northern regalia to the south of Valencia. I gave that information.
Give me a second.
Because that's where another guild hub is.
Let me look at something.
They sent it over by mail. And that was like a couple days ago.
Give me a second. Let's see. So I guess I would try to go to the library then?
Sure.
I would try to get a book off of the creatures in this area.
As I said, it's mostly golems in this area and smaller prairie creatures. There isn't much wildlife.
Okay.
Besides actual, like, races living out in that general direction.
Did we go here before? I can't remember if
You've never
this is the
been
place
here before.
Okay.
You flew past this location before, but you've never went here.
So, if that is the case, are there still books on, like, the wildlife? Like, I know you said golems and stuff like that.
There's not much. It's like
Is there
maybe
any?
20 pages of shit, and it's not much. It's nothing.
Is there a picture
important.
in there?
It's simple pictures. What do you want from me?
That's all I need. That's all I need. I am going to go back to the ship with the book in hand. I check it out, basically.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I have an idea. This may work. I sit down on the ground. And for 10 minutes, I am going to cast Scrying.
I will say that even with a minimal description like this, it's not going to work.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, you would have
because it says that possession or garment, body part, or wait, there was something about pick. Yeah, -5 connection, save modifier, likeliness, or picture.
True, but it's also a particular creature of your choice. If anything, you would just be
general area. Yeah,
you could be spying on any one of possibly thousands of whatever this creature is that you're spying on. It's meant for like a specific person.
Yeah.
Wait.
Scrying is not that great.
Trying to think now. I had an idea. Do we know of anybody who's in this location?
Nope. I'm just going to say that overall, you don't know anybody who lives out in this area.
It was worth a shot to try to possibly get a survey of this area.
Yeah.
Then I got
nothing. I was muted.
Oh.
Huh?
What is this area? Is it like populated or out in the boonies?
It's out in the middle of pretty much nowhere. You've probably never been here yourself in your travels, so...
No populated areas nearby, never mind.
It's a keep out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yep.
Let's get this bird up in the sky and let's start heading that way at least. You start getting this mission on the road.
Aye, sir.
Thank you.
Wait, me?
No, I'm the one who flies the ship.
Oh, he said bird.
Alright, Mr. Toe, get us into the air. Let's see if we can get along our way. Freddy, I'm going to need you to help me get your glaive up and working.
Sure.
If you want to be armed.
While we're working on this, I'll wait.
Nope, that was the end of his thing.
Okay. While we're working on this, could I work on something else?
I think you have to be working with Gungir on this the whole time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I imagine there's time that we're not working on it.
Not probably really.
I mean, breaks to like sleep, and that's like it.
8 hour periods. 8 hour periods each day.
Forging a weapon is fucking intensive, yo.
Wait, 8 hours? Well, there's 24 hours in a day, guys. You sleep for 8 and you work for 8.
Leaves a little bit of time afterwards you could work on something.
Yeah.
Like, eat.
I mean, do you guys get that done? Okay, I work 8 hours a day. I'm just saying, there's time to do stuff.
I was just citing the crafting rules.
Mm-hmm. If possible, after the 8 hours of working on that, and an hour break for me, I would basically be in Gungir's workshop making healing potions or cure wound potions for us, because I do have herbalism kit as a favorite tool.
Okay. Actually make a roll with your herbalism kit. I'll say this would be intelligence.
Oof, I was more hoping for wisdom, but okay.
If I remember, I think the kits are actually just proficiency bonus.
It also asks for an attribute.
Yeah.
For a majority of things, yes.
I was hoping that it would be wisdom based, but okay.
I mean, you gotta know what the fuck you're doing, and at least you're proficient.
20.
I'll say, how many pounds of herbs do you even have?
I have 4 things of herbs.
4 things of herbs. Okay, you'd be able to make exactly 4 potions.
Okay.
Within
How
the
long
time
does
period.
it take me? How long does it take me?
I'd say for each potion, because you haven't made these before, I'd say it'd take you a little longer. After you made the first one, it'd probably take a little bit less time. So I'd say the first one would take at least a full 45 minutes. Then it'd go down to like half an hour, then 45 or 20 minutes, and 10 minutes for the last one, because you got really used to the recipe, because it was kind of repetitive.
Okay. So yeah. I will leave 4 potions out on Gungir's table, and after that time, if I have more time to work in a day, I will be tending to the garden area, making sure that the herbs grow fast by also using some druidic spell crafting as well to hopefully speed up the time.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want Gungir to roll to make,
Yeah, roll your tool checks.
Alright.
I'll have you roll 3 times, 1 for each particular day.
What do I have to roll for helping him?
Since you're helping him, you're just giving him advantage. And
Okay.
let me see who has the higher stats between Minerva and Weiss, because they're going to be helping out to reduce the time. NPCs. Where are you girls? There you are. There's one. Where's the other one? There's the other one. I'm pretty sure Minerva has the higher intelligence mod. Let's see. The Arcana is a 7 for her. And Arcana for you is actually a 10. Yeah, yours is better. So I'll roll that for you. I need to roll that 3 times.
I'll let you do it 3 times, and then I'll have Gungir do it 3 times.
Okay, those are all Minerva's rolls.
Gungir is 1. 2.
26. 29.
And number 3. 14.
And 14. I mean, a 22, 25, and 28 from Minerva definitely did make up for that 14 on that last day. With the help of the 4 of you, you managed to pound this thing out with a couple hours to spare. Since you are going to be parking a little bit ways away from this thing, just in case if you do get attacked for obvious reasons. Because again, it is a fortress. It's armed to the
Just
teeth.
assault it dead on. Let's just drive the sub right into it.
Again. This wouldn't be the first time you assaulted a building.
With a sub.
Yeah.
You should really get one of those ramming things on the front.
That's what we have.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Sick.
I mean, to be fair, you have a literal giant cannon that can absolutely destroy the place.
Still, it's meant for delivering items. That's what I originally tried to build it for. To build
Yet it can be used as a super weapon.
You built a subsonic cannon for
delivery.
It's a delivery cannon, alright?
Yet it can still be used as a super weapon.
Alright. As long as we are working on this glaive. Minerva, Weiss, remember to put on your white cloaks while we do this. Also, get some more good berries. We need to get this official.
Any bad news about that Gungir?
No. No bad news.
Shows the 1 berry he has left.
It's not like you can't just cast that spell over again.
I need materials for it.
Well,
If
good
I
news.
remember.
The moment we get this staff done, you'll have all the materials you'll need.
Oh no, wait, never mind. I just need a sprig of mistletoe, so I can just keep casting this.
So Gungir, during these couple of days while we're flying, will perform his dark pagan rituals to intertwine this branch with Freddy's sword, intertwining it into a sort of hybrid glaive, for which he will bear the name Gelaru upon.
And as you're doing this, Freddy just
Gelaru is the name of the Aboriginal dream snake, by the way, since Freddy does dream stuff and is also a nature themed, and this is like the rainbow serpent of Aboriginal mythology.
Okay, nerd.
Oh, that's really cool.
I hate to break it to you.
I'm just calling you a
Pretty
nerd.
much everything Gungir has made has been named after something.
I know.
I looked hard for that name. Because otherwise I'd be having Freddy pronounce it as every other name of the rainbow snake, which was like Gungalakanalg. Just like 80 syllables.
I prefer to call it Gungalakanal.
It's like 37 syllables with each word. Galaru. Here we go. Sounds mythical. Sounds nice. Rolls off the tongue. But
I
yes,
mean, you
he
could
will.
just call it Hypnos.
And so he shall brandish this great blade. Freddy, approach!
Fredrick approaches.
I bestow upon you this mighty glaive of dreams. Now let's finish this off by sacrificing a baby. No, wait.
That's not how we do things.
Wait, Gungir checks his notes again. No, wait, wrong ritual. Wrong. That's the wrong one. Sorry.
You get bonked in the head by Sardon. It's like, no.
Sardon does not bonk his dad. Get that straight, GM.
Too bad God makes Sardon bonk you on the head.
Must be a short circuit.
Malfunction in the arm.
Oh, hey, so, could you send me the info of this, glaive?
It is the staff that I sent you combined with the sword that I sent you. It should be on Discord.
Let me see.
In, conversations, either one that, Venom sent you, or the cards that I sent you.
The Brightwood Warrior's Blade and the Brightwood Wanderer's Staff?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a combination of both items, so basically just copy-paste everything into one thing.
I can't really copy-paste it, but okay.
Yeah, it's just a picture.
I'll do it later.
Just keep those cards handy on you.
Yeah, so... Yeah. Hey, Venom?
Alright.
While I'm working on the forest, I just realized something. I have this.
Druidcraft.
Yeah. So I can basically do, you created instantaneous harm effect, a shroud flower, or the faint odor of a skunk. There's something about, like, growing plants. Where is it? Oh. You instantly make a flower bloom or a seed pod open or a leaf bloom. So does this speed up the growing of the herbs?
It would definitely speed it up, but because they're not getting direct sunlight, it's still going to take a while longer.
Then I use Druidcraft again. I use Druidcraft again to make a small sunlight.
Yeah.
I'll still say it. It'll still take some time. It won't be instantaneous. It'll probably take like a couple days.
As long as I can get a steady growth of these plants, these will actually really help us.
Cool.
Good fun.
Hey.
All right, Mr. Herbalist.
Good fun fact. How I've
Let me say, it'll take longer than the time allotted to get to this place to fully grow these things.
I would imagine that Gungir would have put it near a window.
Oh, what?
I would imagine you put the garden near a window so it has natural sunlight.
It's in the basement. It's on the lowest level of the sub.
Yeah, but even a sub has windows in a basement.
I mean, small
What?
portholes aren't going to be that much.
What is it called? Portcullis?
Yeah. Gungir literally just set this thing, like, how I've been imagining it, is he, like, set it up, like, right in the middle, so that way there's enough room, for, like, Freddy to start, like, expanding out from it if he wanted to.
Note to self, ask Gungir to make sun lamps.
Yeah, have you never heard of submarines having... You've never heard of, like, a glass-bottom boat?
Not a glass bottom sub.
Sure, but...
To be fair, it is Gungir's design. And we didn't think about this until now, so... There's portholes, but it isn't enough natural sunlight. Let me rephrase it as that.
Okay.
And to be underwater,
But still,
too.
this will...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunlight.
Fun fact, I
Yeah.
actually wanted to build Freddy around the idea of being a herbalist medicine maker.
Yeah. I'm curious, though. How often is our submarine actually in water?
I mean,
Not very.
when we take
That
her
one
back
time
home.
you had to rescue Liar.
Yeah.
And then pretty much any time we go to Valentia, it's docked at the, or it's in the water at the docks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? For some reason, I always imagined it floating above the dock.
Me too.
I'll be real. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was imagining you could park it in the water, otherwise it'd be just an eyesore. No offense.
That was... All right, fair
Goddamn
enough.
flying submarine, it's bringing down our property value.
All right.
Homo Van Jenkins.
All right. So if a couple days pass, we wind up on the outskirts of this area.
Yeah, I'd say you're about at least an hour
I do
walk.
still... Galahad does still help in the shop when he can.
Excellent.
It's not... he doesn't really... He's still not skilled enough to contribute progress. But once he has spent 250 days helping, he can add... Tinker's tools to his proficiencies.
Alright.
Duly noted.
Also
He
noted.
is learning.
He's
I don't know
evolving.
how many weeks
Shoot him down.
he's helped already.
I'd say you'd at least helped for at least over a month.
Okay.
I'd say about a month and like 2 weeks. Because you've helped Gungir on some of his bigger projects, and that would have taken a lot of time with your help.
You'll get in a lot of practice, Galahad, once I start upgrading Sardon again.
So just
got
keep track of those days.
I've got plans.
So, for sake of reference, the fortress is about an hour walk from where you guys are currently parked. And you guys go to the bridge and look out of the bridge at this fortress. It doesn't look decrepit at all from stories that were told about this place. It looks like it's completely brand fucking new.
Ugh.
So clearly, someone's been repairing this thing and has done a hell of a job on it.
Someone's been busy in the 100-acre woods.
Hey,
You see Morgan
Gungir?
squint her eyes and look at the structure. Those are not the flags that were supposed to be there.
Gungir.
What?
Let me ask Morgan
Do
something.
you want me to...
Let me ask Morgan something real quick.
Okay.
What flags are supposed to be flying over that?
The flags of Vorn, those are definitely not Vorn's symbols or colors for that matter. Vorn is gold and white, whereas Valentia's gold and platinum and thanks. Titanius's army is steel and black, steel-colored gray and black. This one's black, purple, and blue.
Black, purple, and blue. Who do we know has those colors, gang?
Cobbly just looks up, fucking pissed. Volt.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go kill a dragon bastard. She
Hey,
just whips out Wolfburg out of fucking left nowhere.
Hold on. Gungir.
Yes, Freddy?
Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's Tom
Freddy's
popping
going
in and
to-
out.
Just... No, I heard buzzing in my room. It turns out to be a plane. He is going
Like
to...
a plane in your room? Is there like really
Party
tiny,
hall.
No,
a tiny Cessna? Like
a biplane flying over my house.
Very specific.
At least I'm guessing it's a biplane. So he is saying maybe it might be a good idea if me and Toe were to kind of check out the place. I can get a literal bird's eye view. Toe can kind of sneak around.
I can definitely do that.
I do have something that may be able to help you, Toe. Give me a
Oh.
second. Give me a second. I look this up really quick.
I would like to point out that if this is in fact Volt's doing, I'd like to point out that his eyesight's a little better than pretty much everybody here.
Well,
You don't
Even
have
if
to worry
he
about
has
that.
true
Colleague
sight.
says. My vector manipulation has us camouflaged. I've been focusing it on the whole ship.
and he can only true sight things that he can see. So, saying I'm very sneaky.
Doesn't say that this can move. So I'm not sure if it can move or it can't. Venom, can you tell me your ruling on this?
Okay, what are you trying to do?
So I have an ability called Heart of the Moonlight and Shadow. At 6th level, you can be wherever you... Home can be wherever you want during a long or short rest. At the start of your turn, you touch a point in space and an invisible 30-foot radius sphere of magic appears centered on that point. Total cover blocks the sphere. While within the sphere, you and your allies gain a +5 to dexterity, stealth, and wisdom perception, and any light or open flame in the sphere, campfire, or the like, it's invisible. The sphere vanishes at the end of the rest, or when you leave the sphere. So I'm guessing it can't move with me?
Correct. You basically... You can focus it on a point, yes. But I would say definitely cannot move.
Okay. So that kind of breaks my idea, because I don't think I have a certain other spell.
I'll say this. Don't worry about camouflaging the ship. Kamali's got that covered right now. With
No,
her
I was
vector manipulation.
more talking about, like, camouflaging camouflaging toe.
Gungir.
I'm actually gonna look up some true sight here, just for my own personal information. See what the fuck it can see.
Gungir's actually gonna turn
It can
to
see invisibility.
Gungir's gonna turn to Xero real quick.
If I had something like hide in plain sight, I could cast it on her. Or him.
Xero, how stealthy would you say you are?
Yeah.
If you're looking to get in some training. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stealthy would you say you are?
A +1? A +7?
If we're going by +1 or +7, I'm a +8.
Hey.
Let's see. Okay, so the limitations of a true sight is true sight. Let's see, within the range limit of the let's see, you can see in normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions based on the saving throw against them, and perceives the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Furthermore, the creature can see into the ethereal plane, the actual dimension. So that would also vary on Volt's range of sight, which you don't know how much that is.
Yeah, but the thing is more that it's kind of like more like hide in plain sight.
Well, I would give you a hint, but I'm not. So
Okay.
I'm going to keep that information to myself because I'm evil.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Okay. Joe, would you be willing to give our intern a little bit of training in the art of being stealth?
Of course not, Captain.
Ah, thank you. Xero, here's your turn to show us what you got.
Okay.
Don't fuck up.
Try not to.
Gives him a pat on the back, and he'll climb onto Sardon's shoulders.
So should I head out and also get kind of a view from more of a bird's eye?
Stay with us for right now. If Volt, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't trust being sneaky through magic if Volt's there. That boy can see through pretty much anything, knowing his brother. I'm pretty sure your wild shape, he'd be able to see through your wild shape, and he'd be like, oh, hey, look, there's a Freddy flapping his arms up in the sky. How peculiar.
It's like the fucking Manimals glitch in Red Dead Redemption.
Okay, so are we going to go be stealthy near this castle?
I hope so.
All right.
He's basically putting Toe in charge of you to show you the ropes.
All right. Well, I actually don't have to go anywhere, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna shadow clone jutsu. Yeah, I can make 5 clones of myself at 2 chakra apiece, because multi-shadow clone jutsu master feature instead of 4. And then whenever I disperse the clones, I gain any knowledge that the clones gained while they were alive.
Amazing.
What?
Yeah. As an action, you create up to 5 clones. The clones have 5 hit points, and they have an amount of chakra equal to, well, now 2, plus however many chakra you decide to give them. The clones can take actions as normal, however, they only have 1 attack each. You control them, and they act on the same initiative. 5.
This
or
time
more,
you make
because
5?
I can make up to 5, yeah.
How many do you make now?
5.
I look across the 5 new zeros, and I'm like, stealth missions are usually small groups of preferably as few people as possible.
Yeah, but now we can get all the information, because we can cover all the angles.
I mean, the more people we send in, the more likely it is that we are to get caught. I'm just saying, it's usually best.
I do it anyway.
I feel like maybe you're not listening to me. And considering that I was put in charge of this, that also this is a very important mission that we're actually all somewhat invested in the outcome of, that perhaps you should consider only sending in maybe a couple instead of a dense plurality of stealthy targets to get some
depending on the size of this castle, I wasn't really paying attention. The size of this castle, we may need more. If this is like a small castle, then yeah. But if it's like a big castle, we're getting to cover more area. So 5.
Sometimes it's better to spend the time in attempting to do a thorough job with fewer people than just spending in a whole mess of them. Never
On the other
mind.
hand-
Fine, whatever. If you fuck up, then I'm just going to teleport back to the ship.
I mean, we'll see.
Fair enough.
Right, I head out with my gaggle of zeros.
Yeah, with your 5 shadow clones of zeros. And meanwhile, actual Zero just stays on the in the submarine.
5 0. Someone do this math for me. 5 zeros.
Technically, it's 6 zeros because
Plus
the actual
1.
zeros in the submarine, and 5 more zeros
Oh no!
are with Toe.
Oh no!
Oh my
Oh no!
god.
We just divided by 0.
Oh,
No,
that-
we multiplied by
know.
0. We
Yeah,
literally multiplied.
Yeah, and it says in the description, when a shadow clone dissipates, the main body will receive any knowledge, experiences, and memories it has acquired as if it experienced it itself.
Well, at least
Hey,
you're so far in no way associated with our group yet, so you won't know it's us.
Hey,
Good point.
Oh man, I
yeah.
forgot when I murdered Persephone with my thing, I got 79 temporary hit points. Goodbye. That definitely has gone away by now, but anyway, Lyra hands out 5 muffins of +5 temporary hit points, and one of them goes
hey,
to Joe.
Storm.
Yes, Freddy.
Could you do me a favor? Could you write down the name of the weapon that you just made me?
Put it in general somewhere.
Yeah.
One of them goes to Galahad, obviously. One of them goes to Gungir. Let's see. Who else are not NPCs? Or not
see.
currently here?
Thank you.
Two more muffins. She'll give one to Weiss and one to Kamui. She
Alright.
still doesn't like Ravak, I'm sorry.
So wait,
Oh.
Freddy does get one, or
No, she doesn't like you either.
Oh.
You get a non-5 temporary hit points muffin. Just a normal muffin of no temporary hit points.
It tastes good, though.
Maybe if you stop sleeping on the couch in the living room, she'll give you a temporary hit points muffin.
Brutal.
Anyway. So I guess we should stealth?
Do I have to roll stealth for each individual shadow clone?
Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why I think you
Alright,
should
here we
have
go.
fewer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One of those sure was a 10.
I'll drag you all over to the map.
Gee, I
Oh.
almost rolled stealth for
Hello.
liar. I was like, why is this only a +2?
Oh,
That
boy.
doesn't seem right.
oh boy, it's It's the villain from Kung Fu Panda 2 again.
This is
Lloyd
just
Shen
the
from
outside
Kung Fu Panda.
fortress.
Yeah, see, look, this place is already massive. Definitely 5 was a good choice.
Wait, we killed that guy.
No, he escaped.
This map is annoying me.
Sorry.
My OCD is going crazy on this.
Not my problem. Deal with it. Shades.
Raids. Yeah.
Alright, I need to roll perception for pretty much all these idiots. I'm not doing it individually. I'm doing a group perception for pretty much all these morons.
Yeah,
You only do
all
it.
just standing there 10 feet apart
Shut up.
in
It's how I designed the map.
formation.
What's their passive perception?
That they have
though?
a formation. It's fine.
What's their passive perception though?
Let's see. The regular passive perception. All the soldiers is a base 15.
8 plus wisdom.
So they
that's
immediately see 2 of the shadow clones.
To be fair, they're not actually looking. Passive perception doesn't count towards stealth. I count it
passive
as
perception is like the minimum. They have to actually be looking to see anything above passive perception. Passive perception, if you fail that, then you get seen whether they're looking for you or
basically,
not.
when you are rolling stealth, you have to use a passive perception. If they're actively
Yeah.
looking for the person, then they roll perception.
Yeah. Or else you don't roll at all. If they're not looking for people, you don't roll.
I mean, they're active.
But still, they see
They
2
aren't
clones.
I mean, to be fair, they aren't specifically looking for you guys. They're just looking out, so I'm still rolling
then
anyways.
you roll. But they still see 2 clones.
I still say that's passive perception.
Shut up. Not your rules, Kit. My rules. I play by different rules.
Okay.
Maybe even 3
Okay, so 3 of the clones are seen
Yeah.
and are immediately ballisted and die. So 3 of those clones are gone.
No,
So you only have
Uh,
2
I
clones
assume
left.
they are now actively looking for us.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
shadow rapier out.
Congratulations, Zero. You just saw yourself die 3 times.
It's fine.
Toe is immediately outie.
That's just how it
Rapier's
goes.
inside of the ship, like, well, I fucking told him.
Your other 2
I'm
did
still.
not get
I'm
seen.
there. I'm actual me is there. So, like, actual me
just
is in
a
the ship.
clone.
The shadow clones are at the
Sorry.
fortress.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the 2
fucking
left
told
over is
you.
Yeah, but at least the risk is minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For all
for
they
you.
know, it was air.
I mean, you still have 2 clones
You sh-
over there, which is why I'm keeping the map
Yeah.
open.
Which they're looking for
Yeah.
actively now. So,
So now,
let's see how long that
this,
lasts.
this is my show now, Toe.
Have fun getting murdered, but
So-
safely.
So the 2 clones that are left are not seen. You're fucking lucky that they rolled under what you rolled. Barely. You barely survived. They rolled a flat 20 across every idiot. And even Shen rolled low. So, you're fucking lucky.
How close can I get to before I have to roll another stealth?
You can
like, how
probably
far can I
get
get?
here, where I'm pinging.
Mhm.
One space below the metal death here.
Yeah, I figured that was a metal death. Okay.
I'll say you have 2. Yeah, reroll your stealth, my boy.
We roll both stealths.
Yes, for both idiots. Wow. Well, the passive perception.
Are they moving together?
No, they're like in different areas.
Okay,
One's
so-
like off.
The one that
and one's
rolled a
like
10 gets seen and shot.
he just
that
like
one's
disappears into like a poof, and they're like, and it's like, oh, air.
Okay, so now
don't
it's down to your
think
last
they
one.
They would think that
Is it
air.
illusions?
Yeah, it poofs.
Yeah, but they saw something. It poofed. And now they're probably suspicious.
In a D&D setting, I would assume it's an illusion.
I mean, these are regular schmucks, so they're not the brightest in the world. They're just following orders. Anyways, continue on because your other guy passed. You can sneak by the Metal Death. It is considered huge. Your movement is halved through it. So you move 1, and then you add 10 per square past it.
So I move 1, let's show that to here.
That's 5.
And then 10 per square of the Metal Death, so that's 2 squares. Right? Or is that 3 squares?
3 squares.
3 squares, so that's 30. So I still have 25 feet of movement.
You can get to the gate, essentially, right here.
Alright.
Surrounded by guards.
They don't see me. I beat them with my stealth.
By the way, that gate is closed. It is not open. And now your clone is just surrounded by a bunch of idiots who are now patrolling the area. I'll move the Metal Death a little bit, as these guys are now patrolling the area.
Where are we, by the way?
On the ship.
You guys are on the ship. You're not with them. You're off.
Like an hour
you're not
away.
with me. Yeah. I'm the only one there. You're not with me.
Okay.
Because
Hey, Venom?
Toe used that shadow rapier to get out of there.
What?
Looking out at the castle, does there seem to be any, like, birds, common birds just flying around?
We're an hour away. I doubt you can even see the castle, really.
You can barely see the castle from where you are.
I might have just checked that there were birds.
No, there's vultures, and they're like not even getting close because I'm just gonna say there's not much out here.
Perfect. Perfect vulture it is.
Anyways, so how you gonna get through that gate, buddy?
What does this do? Hold on, I have to read. No, that requires a creature. I'm not doing that.
If only you had flying Rajan to teleport places.
Sorry, I'm not Minato. I'm not the fucking 4th Hokage. Or, yeah, the 4th Hokage, yeah.
Technically, I'm the closest thing to Minato because I have so many fucking teleportation spells.
I also can teleport.
Actually, technically, it was invented by the 2nd Hokage.
He is right.
Nobody likes Tobirama.
Shots
But it was
fired.
perfected by Minato later on.
Anywho,
What does this do? I didn't read this. Oh, it's okay. No, that's boring.
remember.
It doesn't have a description.
Time.
I have an idea, but it will most likely get me seen because everybody's going to be looking in my direction when I do it.
I mean, you've already been seen 4 times.
But I haven't seen a 5th time. That's all that counts.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm just going to do it. Fuck it. I would like to cast Fissure no Jutsu on the underneath the door and cause it to fall into the ground.
Okay.
Oh
no. So it is in a 30-foot line, 10 feet wide. So if you're putting it right in front of you, let me see. So from you, it'd be 30 feet, and then 10 feet wide.
I was kind of hoping it would go like this way, so that the whole door goes into the ground, because I assume the door is horizontal towards me.
Yeah, you could do it that way.
The door wouldn't fall into the ground if I put it vertically. So.
Okay, well, I have to roll a DC save for the idiots that got caught in this, because it'd be technically this. So I need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Roll 7 saves.
Oh, and it can go deep.
Yeah, it goes 50 feet down, and then after 4 turns, which will be not 4 minutes, once his clone dies, they get ejected back up and take 3d6 force damage if they fail.
And the Fizzer has its own initiative. It's 20.
Yeah, I know, but let's see, so that's gonna pass. That's gonna fail. That's gonna pass. That's also gonna pass, Jesus. Another fail. 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 I think that was 6 and fail. Okay, so only 2 pass, so they don't get... let's see, on a failure, they fall. And if they do pass, they take half the damage, I think. It does not say anything about taking damage. Okay, so only 5 of the people fall in along with the door. And this clearly alerts them.
Yeah, I figured as much. But I'm still hiding, so it's okay.
Technically, this would break your clone's stealth. Actually, I need to roll damage for the 5 idiots, so I need to roll 5d10 for falling damage.
Plus falling door damage.
Yeah. So, well, I gotta double that because it goes in increments.
I thought falling damage is a d6.
No, it's always a d10 for me. Oh, it's a little bit more deadlier. And I usually double it anyways. So that's 36 40.
32.
Yeah, 32 damage. Plus door damage, which I gotta roll. 28.
4d12 for a door. Wow.
It's a big fucking door.
Yeah, apparently.
So I'm just gonna mark these guys as
dead.
No, they're not dead. They're alive.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna mark them with a symbol, so technically they're in a pit. One, two, three, 4, and one more. This guy right here. Oh, I only needed to roll 5. Okay. Well, now you have a 10-foot gap in front of you. They're just noticing you now. They haven't acted yet, so you still technically have a quote-quote surprise round to keep moving.
I'm gonna move 55 feet into the castle and then stealth.
You're gonna have to make a acrobatics check to clear that gap.
Okay.
Easy.
20.
Yep, you make it in. You're like, yeet, fuck it!
And I run as many feet as I can into the castle, and then I stealth. So I gotta let me roll stealth.
Would it be an action to get into the castle?
I have a surprise round according to Venom.
Yeah, but you're jumping over the rubble
This
to
would
get
be
inside.
included in
It's part of movement, isn't
surprise
it?
round.
It's part of movement.
Okay.
It'd be included in his movement for surprise round, so...
Oh, there's a
Joy, it's
above game. There's a
Cortana.
Diablos.
Yep, that's certainly Diablos.
And they
Yeah.
also have Cortana.
Who's Cortana? Where's what?
Back of the room.
Girl
Shen's
right
not supposed
here.
to be here?
Shen's not supposed to be here. Oh.
They have a
Cortana.
unique angel
Open
person.
Spotify.
So, you're let's see, 12. I gotta roll for these idiots, because they're clearly aware. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy sees you. He's like, halt! You will not go any further than this, and he's blocking the entrance.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I see that Volt has also been doing druidic rituals.
Mm-hmm. Not a good one either.
It's
Well, your path is
that
being
worry
blocked.
for anybody else.
So, what does your clone try to do? We're seeing.
My clone is going to. It's gonna. Let's see. What's the? Oh, that's a big range. Okay. See, I would do that, but then that just defeats the purpose because that blocks my area as well.
Choices.
I know, right? Choices, and none of them are good. I will throw this magic seeking shuriken you gave me at the guy.
Okay.
A 19. That hit him.
Will absolutely hit.
Alright, that's 3d8 plus 5.
Just
19 piercing damage.
he ain't dead, but he's still standing. And the by the way, I did forget one thing. You can snap your fingers, and that thing comes back to your hand as a free action.
Free action. Oh boy.
So you snap your fingers, and you got your shuriken back.
Can I
You have
throw
2
it
attacks.
again?
Remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it again at him.
Yeet.
Oh, I accidentally hit damage. That's not the right one. Bob, only a 14.
That will unfortunately miss because plate armor. You just
Damn.
dong, and you're like, snap, my shuriken.
My shuriken.
All right,
Wait,
he's
he can
gonna
do that-
walk up
He
to
can do
you,
that 2
clone.
times, but that was a reaction.
You said free
Oh.
action.
It's a free.
Let's see. Let me roll for this idiot to try to hit you.
Oh.
What is your clone's AC?
My AC is an 18.
Okay, well, he missed. Second attack. That's also a fuck. Wow. This guy needs to get fired from his job. You know what? He's gonna offhand punch because fuck it. Okay, let's see. I mean, it doesn't have proficiency in armor and strikes, but how much HP does the fucking clone have anyways? Like 1 HP?
Only 5.
Only 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me calculate the damage for
What is
it hit.
unproficient?
yeah, it hit.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 16 plus his strength.
Gotcha.
Let's see. He's not proficient, so he doesn't get extra damage, but he is
1 plus strength.
yeah, 1 plus strength, which is exactly 4 damage.
Still alive.
And he just looks like at you like, oh,
What's
he's
up?
still alive.
Yeah, because it's 4 damage to a 5 hit point clone.
I thought your thing only had 2 hit points.
No, it takes 2 chakra to make it.
Oh.
Yep. Instead of 4 because of my feet. Okay, so.
Well, remember, he was shot by a ballista, which is a lot more damage. They were instantly pretty much going to die, even with the lowest rolls.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
so it's your turn. The rest of these guys are just getting aware of the situation, such as you and this one schmuck.
I'm gonna punch him with a 15.
That will unfortunately miss.
All right, I'll punch him again.
Also will miss. This guy's gonna try to deck you because it's his turn. Alright, he misses his punch. He's gonna swing his sword with his other hand. Natural 1 and 13, which is gonna miss. Alright, I need to roll severity for that natural 1. This is funny. A literal bitch slap fight.
It's like that scene from Dexter's Lab where Dexter and Mandark are quote-unquote fighting.
18. Okay, he simply misses. Alright, it's your turn. This is a slap fight, and I love it.
Alright, I'll stab him with the magic kunai that I have. 11.
Yeah, wow.
Alright, I'll do it again.
I'm sorry. My inner weeb is screaming.
That will actually hit.
Yay!
My inner
This
weeb
doesn't
is...
make sense.
He's still
A kunai
alive.
has never killed anyone. That's okay. This is consistent. A kunai has never killed anyone in Naruto.
The thing is also that a kunai isn't a fucking dagger.
It's used like one.
It's not supposed to be. It's a fucking spade.
But it is used like a
It's this
dagger.
idiot's turn.
This guy's a Naruto character, and
Okay,
you're
he
arguing that he
finally
shouldn't use a
hits
kunai like
you.
Naruto
It
characters.
doesn't matter
I know,
what damage
I know.
you roll, because your clone's dead.
My weebiness is just like cringing at this.
No, because if you were a weeb, you'd say it should be done the Naruto way instead of the authentic way.
Alright, so...
Okay, I guess
We're back.
otaku-ness.
Okay, so I know that there's people in the thing, right?
You
I know.
only know up
Do you
I know
to
the-
identify
where
any
you
of them?
got.
Yeah.
That's as much information as your clone's got. That's it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So we have a lot
I
of
know
people
that
to
there's
deal with.
there's a lot of people, and yep, that's pretty much about it.
Hey, Gungir.
Yeah, that's about it.
Did you... Like, how many
Wait.
people are we talking about? Like,
Well, just at the entrance, I mean, I dealt with like 5 of the ones in the entrance. They're in a 50-foot hole, and one of the ones on the inside is pretty badly damaged. I mean, I hit him for a big bongo amount of damage, and
wait.
there's about a bunch more.
What do you mean dealt with?
Like,
Aren't you guys just stealthing?
I was stealthing, and then I came upon a locked door, and there was no way for me to get past the door. So I opened a 50-foot hole in the ground and dropped the door into it.
No
Well-
other way. Yeah,
Well-
definitely no other way to open a door that's locked.
I mean, he never... it was a gate. It was a gate, not a door.
I mean,
My bad.
No other way to open a
revolving
gate that's locked.
There
No,
was
there's no
no
way to open
way.
a locked
There
gate.
was no way. No way. There were like 80 people there.
There was absolutely no way to open a locked
There's
gate.
no way anyone was opening that up silently. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, see,
The
he has
only
my
way
back.
we were getting eyes in there was loud at that point. There's like 100 people standing 5 feet from each other.
So
He's
You know,
now
the
my
sensible
favorite
thing
member of this
was-
group.
The sensible thing. I'm not talking in character. Sorry. The sensible thing.
You should have made that obvious.
He has a character voice. It's very distinct.
Yeah, I have a character voice.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry.
You've watched for how long and you haven't paid attention to that?
Nah, it's just I hear a voice and I associate it with somebody, and I just hear another voice and it's like, oh, it's that person. But yet I forget their names immediately after stream is over.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. The voice that I do is different enough from my speaking voice. Okay, I would say the sensible thing, the minute we saw a huge army of people, was to accept that stealth wasn't going to happen.
Forgot I was still on ruler.
Yes, and then fail, and then report back about the huge amount of people, and then not have them all be aware that there's people trying to stealth in.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, kids.
Sorry.
Yeah. Freddy was going to mention that about, like, so we're probably not gonna stealth in.
Not anymore.
Gungir.
Gungir kind of rests his head on top of Sardon.
If we need, like, a quick...
Admittedly, I was just kind of hoping you guys would, like, take a quick survey and then we'd play it from there.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Alright. Well, at least we have a gate down. We've got that.
So...
I assume...
Hey, I haven't...
Okay, yeah, you go.
The gate was destroyed, if that's your question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because the ground pops back up, so I was assuming the door is just gonna be launched at, like, Mach 12 into the stratosphere.
So...
Gone.
You said that the room is full of people, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Well, I could maybe take care of a good amount of them, if need be.
What are you thinking, Freddy?
The problem is, I can...
What are you thinking, Freddy?
I have this spell that I haven't really... I've only used it maybe once, but... When I was in the Fae, they told me about this really big spell that I can do. You know the attack I used on Veneer when I basically made, like, that column of light appear?
I think so.
So, I can do something similar to that, but in a much bigger radius and bigger damage.
Okay. That is an option on the table right there.
The thing is, I need a clear sight to cast it in a good area.
Okay.
If you need, sort of large areas affected, I suppose I have the whole, Lyre meekly from the background, gesturing vaguely, indicating those giant hunks of ice that she can hurl from the sky, exploding on a bunch of people.
If you'd be willing to do that, we could have Lyre and Freddy on artillery.
And the one that makes it really hard for pretty large areas of people to move.
That can also work.
Morgan steps forward. I also can provide artillery support from long range.
Hey, I have an idea. Lyre.
Yes?
That move you talked about where you can make large ice appear. Can you possibly make a large area of ice appear? Because that can maybe help as well.
Well, I have the one, that makes the ice come down and hurt people, and then I have the one that makes the ice come down and make everything very slippery and hard to move. Yeah, I can do both. A few times, really. Decent number.
I can only do this certain attack once. Is the problem. So I need to make this count for everything.
Well, I can just sort of bombard them with mine.
Alright. So seeing as how all the ruckus we made to begin with, it's probably safe to say that Blaze will be expecting us to attack. Ravak, do you got any, big blowout things?
Doesn't he have the ability to summon lightning?
Ravak is still muted.
Yes.
Tom? Oh, Ravak is
He's typing.
If you're willing to summon down a big storm, or wind or something, I can call lightning from the outside. That works.
I have a thing I could do that could probably work in conjunction with your guys' spells here.
What do you got, Xero?
So basically what happens is Freddy, you're the plants guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna need you to do is do we have something that can we obviously have something that can fire long range, I assume. So I need you to put one of your plants into a cannon, fire it at the castle, right? And then I use my technique, and I can turn your tiny little plant into an entire 80-foot forest. Basically, completely obscuring the sky from them and causing difficult terrain and
damaging them.
Wait, if we can obscure the sky from them, could we?
Yeah, it's obscuring the sky so they can't see it.
Wait, no. That's the thing. If we obscure the sky, could Ravak technically use Call Lightning on a tree, cause it to combust on fire?
Just set a massive forest fire.
Yeah. That's because
castle.
Science. Yeah, it is. The tree grows to a dense 40-foot radius, 20-foot high forest. Creatures you choose are lifted into the air, but we're not going to be anywhere near, so don't need to worry about that. Dexterity saving throw, or 4d12 magical bludgeoning damage, and the forest is difficult terrain to all creatures except me. As a bonus action, I can spend 4 chakra and have the forest attack them for 3d10 piercing or bludgeoning.
So, Gungir, here's one issue with the spell I'm considering. I need to basically be at most 150 feet away. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We heard you. I need to finish your thought.
That's all he was saying. He needs to be 150 feet away.
Morgan's range for her shit is anywhere for Armageddon if she wants to absolutely cause pandemonium over there is 200 to 400 feet with her bow.
You know,
which is pretty much this range from where you guys are at.
I have a bit of an idea. You could hand me Flynn's magic sword thing that allows him to teleport, and I can he can kind of go up, sneak towards the front. I can teleport towards him. and launch a spell.
It lets you teleport to places you can see that are in shadow. Or
Places that
have
you've been
seen
in
that are in shadow.
Oh. You didn't know that.
And one thing that I'm saying this, your weapon is bound to you.
Hey.
Attuned. Correction.
Oh. What about that one time I let Galahad use it to zap to the ship?
I will exclude that, because I redesigned the weapon since.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
And Gungir to try to warn Liar and then fail to warn Liar.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm good at that.
Maybe
Yeah,
the sword
so-
How do we feel
decided
about Operation
it
Forest
really
Fire?
can't trust anyone else using it.
I'd rather not cause.
How do we feel about
Fire.
Operation Forest Fire?
I'm even
Freddy
more of
is
a fan
going
of
to
it now
raise
that I
his
know the
hand.
name.
Freddy is going to raise his hand. I don't feel
Huh.
comfortable with that.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, to be fair, anybody could just load a random plant into there and yeet it. You can.
Oh no!
fucking
Like when
yeet
you
a
mentioned the
cactus.
idea of setting fire to a tree, even if it's magically grown, that upsets Freddy. Like that actually visibly upsets him.
If all else fails, I can always chuck a bunch of arrows over there and see how much hell Armageddon can rain down on that castle. Worst case scenario, I launch a meteor at that place.
Here's what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Scenario, I have to use my ultimate move. Just one-shot the castle.
I mean, if that's a possibility, why are we even talking about other things?
I didn't want to ruin your fun.
Also, why do you need training if you have an ultimate that can bring down a castle?
He's not perfect.
Because
Promise in your
it's
mind.
not. Yeah, it's not. It's not like a perfected ability yet. I need to like. It's very temporary.
It has limited use, and you've only used it twice before, and you were bloody exhausted afterwards.
Yeah, because it burns an exorbitant amount of chakra.
Then let's hold off on that for now. Because if
Again, I can do the big. Oh wait.
here's what I'm thinking, Galahad and Ravak,
What are you
guys,
thinking?
you guys are up front. Toe, you'll be with them. Freddy, Liar,
And Asemar.
and Asemar. When he shows up eventually, I'm sure he will be.
Freddy is actually going to chime in. I don't have. This is like my longest range spell. This, and I can only do it once. I'm better up close or mid range.
Let me think. All right. Then we'll have you behind the front lines, guys. I can have Sardon protect you if need be.
I'll let you know, the people who are going to stay behind on the ship to yeet shit out of the cannon are going to be Minerva and Weiss, because they're not going to be too terribly helpful with this scenario, because they don't have much in terms of spells
Here,
for
if
combat.
I may suggest, this spell I'm talking about covers a big radius.
Okay.
I think a better option is I go up front first.
Have you unleash that. And then
Yeah.
Liar can throw it in if we got any stragglers. Alright. Normal
I'm
battle
assuming
plan.
we're saving mine for like if literally everything fails.
Yours is like a second to last Hail Mary. Because here's Morgan's plan. If everything
Second
else
to
fails,
last. What do you mean second to last?
yeah.
You think you're the
shit.
only OP character he has? Boy, he has a toolbox of them.
Morgan was gonna hail of thorns her a hail of Armageddon hell on that castle.
Xero
As a Hail
She's
Mary.
basically creating.
Xero is merely
a weaker version of Minute Meteor.
Xero is
No.
merely a snowflake on the tundra.
You're forgetting Armageddon has a chance to create a natural disaster on impact. It doesn't
We
matter if
haven't
it's a
forgotten
person.
that.
Yeah, we
It's been-
haven't forgotten that. I had
It's-
the fucking Ring of Apocalypse, for Christ's sakes.
And that's a lot of arrows, because Hail of Thorns is dumb.
Yep.
So what are our ideas? Just
so-
storming the castle then.
Storm and Breach.
I'll probably use it. I'll probably use a spell once we actually get inside of the castle.
Standard battle plan, burst on through. And Gungir will kind of look at everyone. Excuse you, Toad.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Galahad,
Let's do it.
Ravak. Hold on, Ravak has to use his text to type.
He has to
Boy.
use the gun droid.
I think this plan is of brilliant quality. Thank you, Ravak.
I'm ready.
Let's just stroll up there then. I mean,
Thorn,
play-
I'm
what do
guessing
you
we're
think
gonna-
about this plan?
I'm gonna kill you.
call back.
God damn it.
All right. Everyone cue the badass music as we just kind of wander on up there then.
I'm guessing we're calling it here to have
Yes.
Asemar join us.
Yes, we're gonna call it here. Because it's